guys! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Pinay Supermom, and for this video, I am going to share with you lessons learned in online classes of my kids. Because of the pandemic, face-to-face classes were all cancelled here in the Philippines. All schools, public and private, embarked on a more non-traditional methods like modular and online classes. In my case, I have 3 kids who are currently doing online classes. It's tedious, it's challenging, and I must admit it entails lots of involvement from parents to reinforce the learning of the child. For me, I still prefer to have a face-to-face classes, but of course, because of the risk brought by the evolving virus, we must adapt to the new normal and make the most out of it. And so here are my lessons learned. Number 1. Treat online class as a regular class. Instilling discipline is one of the most challenging things in an online class because unlike before, most rules during online classes are simplified. Stuff like wearing proper uniforms or IDs, bringing your own papers and school materials and others were not yet there. Although these things are not yet part of the new system, we can still create simple rules that our kids must follow to make them feel that online schooling is not a joke. My kids have to take a bath every day when they go to online class, and they are not allowed to be late also. They must also follow the schedule for the day and submit assignments and tasks on time. This may be simple, but at least they will understand that this is part of the education that we are paying for. Discipline plays a critical role in everyone's success in the long run. But since we are at the point in time living in a less normal condition, we should continue to do the provided discipline at home. Number 2, remind them to respect their education and their studies. This is what I'm trying to emphasize to my kids. Not all kids were given the same opportunity as yours. Not all children were given a chance to do online schooling this pandemic. That is why you have to respect your education because it is an opportunity not available to all children. Teaching them to respect their education will help them value what they are doing, and they will not take it for granted, and they will take their schooling or education seriously. Number 3, do assignments immediately. Last year was admittedly a struggle for me and my kids. We're still in the adjustment period, and most often we tend to be overwhelmed by the massive activities and assignments of the online classes. Guys, there are 2 parts of the online classes. First is the synchronous, which means that is the actual class where you have teachers and students, and the asynchronous session wherein you are supposed to be answering all the assignments and the activities for the subjects. After 1 full school year, I have unlocked the secret to an easier online class, and that is to do the assignments after every subject. This will help prevent the work from piling up, and this will also help you prevent missing deadlines and be overwhelmed by all the assignments and projects needed in their classes. Number 4, control the gadgets. Gadgets are frenemy in online classes. First, it is the most important tool in doing online classes because you cannot do online classes when you don't have gadgets. At the same time, it can also be your enemy because your kids have the opportunity to use gadgets all the time. Our children used to abuse it and use it to do other stuff that are totally unrelated to their studies. Of course, it is okay to use it for playing from time to time because we should also balance work and play, but we also need to control it and make sure that they are using it primarily for their education. Always remember guys, overuse of gadgets will have a negative impact to the overall growth of our kids. Thus, it becomes counterproductive. Online game addictions have been so rampant this pandemic that some countries have considered it as a mental health emergency. Number 5, help your child interact and connect with other kids. Social relationship is one of the most affected part in our child's growth this pandemic. Come to think of it, one of the most important advantages of face-to-face schooling is that kids are able to interact and socialize with other children. School gives your kids venue to integrate socially, talk and play with other kids, but sadly, it is not possible at this time. Face-to-face interaction is prohibited right now due to the risk. That is why it is important for parents like us to help our kids reach out for other kids, especially their classmates, and give them a venue where they can talk, play games, and other stuff that kids would normally do under normal circumstances. By doing this, you are helping your child to socialize with other kids. Social interaction is very important in adult life. We all know that. That is why do not forget this area of development even during pandemic. Be creative and be innovative in helping your kids integrate with other kids as well. You can actually talk to other parents so that you can think of ways your kids can still play and talk to other kids. Number 6, help them check messages and communicate with school. Communication plays a very important role during the online classes. Check for messages daily from teachers and other classmates or students and make sure that you always reply to any messages that require one. Based on my experience, especially in online classes, additional details to lessons were often shared through emails and online communications. So it is important for us parents to check our emails regularly because it is where the school gives circular or feedback on our kids' performances as well. Number 7, assist them in answering their projects and assignments. Remember the secret word, assist them, not do it for them. Honestly, there is this temptation to just do it all so that everything will be done and finished as soon as possible. But let us remember that one of the basic premises of education is to teach them independence. Teach them how to do it themselves. In doing so, it will give them a sense of pride in their works. And finally, number 8, take care of your child's mental health. Mental health is a priority. Exposing yourself to online activities can overwhelm your child. It is not easy to just look at the screen or module with very minimal interaction for hours every day. That is why it is very important to monitor our child's well-being. This is something tricky, guys. Although most of the time we are talking to our kids during this pandemic, it is still important that you spend time talking to your kids. And when I say talk to them, guys, it is not just about the usual talk that we do every single day, but spend time understanding their feelings and emotion. Are they having a hard time? How do they feel? Are they enjoying the online class? This is important to prevent escalations of negative issues. If you develop a good communication pathway with your kids, you also develop a better relationship with them. Guys, today I want to salute all the parents who are striving hard to provide a better life for their kids, not necessarily financially, but most importantly, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. To those who are struggling right now, never give up. The best is yet to come. Just keep the faith. So I hope you like this video, guys, and if you do, please don't forget to like, share it, subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to hit the notification bell for my upcoming videos. Once again, this is Pinay Supermom saying, life is what we make it. Bye!